And we are live with the PB&J podcast episode. No, sorry. Wrong podcast. Week 12 of the fantasy football. Today, we are missing the P of the PB&J. He is out there gallivanting with some weights, I believe. But you have John here.
Hello.
And then you have Aaron. So we are going to carry this episode and see where it goes. As always, you can follow us on Instagram at pb.j_podcast. And you can also follow us on Spotify, which is PB&J podcast. Now, we really don't have too much planned in terms of segments. We're going to go over, some of the key games this week, some of the key performances, and as well as top waiver wire ads for the week. So tune in and let's see how this goes. Going to give it a few minutes, wait for a few people to come through, and then we'll get started. But before that, John, let's find out, how did you do in your fantasy football week 11?
Well, Aaron,
Yes.
I'm glad you asked.
Thank you.
'Cause sitting not so across from me tonight is a man that is, or should be, shivering a little bit.
Uh-oh. Who's that? Talking about Rooney?
I'm talking about James.
Uh-oh.
And for that reason, from 9th to 2nd in a 4-week win, what do you call that? Streak.
You've really turned that program around.
I am now tied with James with 7-4. Granted, I am about 80 points behind him, but we're coming back. And then, speaking of a win streak, I do believe you
Me?
are part of a win streak as well.
I am part of a win streak. It all started with the ass whooping you gave me after week I want to say week 8.
Yeah,
week 8, and then I spoke to my team and I told them, hey, we got to get our shit together. This is a terrible performance, by far. One of my worst starts to the season. I think I was 3-5, and I was like, yo, we got to turn this around. You guys all have talent. You guys all have skill. Y'all are in different situations, different circumstances, and then that ass whooping really put us in our place, and we decided to just turn it around.
Now, was it the ass whipping, or was it the infamous trade we did the week of us playing that did not benefit either one of us until this past week, I would say?
Well, benefited me, not you. Yeah. But yeah,
that would go down as one of the most neutral trades of all time. Disappointing neutral trades of all time. Fill you guys in case pretty sure. What up, Abe?
Hey, what's going on? How'd your team do this week? Teams.
Yeah, to fill you guys in on the trade, it was Deebo Samuel for Brian Robinson and Michael Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, Michael Thomas was on an injury. What up, Zay? Injury designation.
Yep.
That he should have been back within 2 weeks. Now Michael Thomas is never going to play again this season, apparently. So that was a bust. Brian Robinson is very, very, very hit or miss. I would say much more miss than hit.
Which is surprising and sad.
And then Deebo went down immediately after that. And this past week, he looks like old Deebo.
Yeah, he's turned it around. They fed him the ball. 3 weeks in a row, he had like a 5, a 0, a 6.5, and then all of a sudden, 17 points, half PPR format.
49ers making an NFC run right now.
Mm-hmm.
If they stay with this momentum.
Scary team, John. Just saying.
number 1 seed inbound. What up, Zay? Got some good news?
Uh-oh. Got some good news. Yes, I want to hear the good news.
Because you got the dub this week.
I jammed my finger at basketball, so it's like
How's it swollen?
it's getting there. I think it's that one. I think it's gonna get there.
Can you bend it all the way?
Yeah.
No.
Just hurts like right there. Yeah.
Like a ball straight to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst. All right, Zay. Pulled off my week with like a whole team of bench players.
Let's go.
Played against Barkley and Jefferson. They both did terrible. Lucked out on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit, Zay. Abe. Well, in my main league, after my big trade since losing W in my main league after my big trade since losing Brees Hall. Good shit, Abe. Which Zay and Abe, what's your records now after week 11?
I want to say Zay is 6-5. I don't know what Abe is.
I'm gonna say Abe's 8-3.
I'm gonna say Abe is. Abe knows a lot too. Zay and Abe know a lot.
Abe is 8-3
Hell yeah.
with a devil emoji. Oh,
Yeah, Abe, but did you lock in first number 1 seed or lock in playoff yet? Curious to know. Let's talk about some key performances this week. We had a few. We can go through each position, I would say.
all
Like
right.
your standouts of the week. Doesn't have to be the highest score, but who for you just, kind of impressed you?
Okay, let's start with
Quarterback?
quarterback. If you got one in mind, go ahead because I'm still processing.
I've got one. Jimmy G,
Jimmy G.
220 some yards and 4 TDs. Jimmy G looked good last night with that offense. Now I don't know if that's credit to him and that offense or it's credit to the Arizona's defense. But very consistent. I started him last night because Kyler Murray was out. So Jimmy G was on the waivers, picked him up, started him, got me about 25 points. Can't ask for anything more. Do you think Jimmy G going forward, John, is a every week starter with this offense?
Yeah, I think there should be no reason with this offense.
Yeah.
Jimmy G to me is I told this to you watching the game last night. The 49ers literally look like a little bit more explosive at quarterback, less explosive version of quarterback than the Kansas City Chiefs. They've got weapons at wide receiver, weapons at they don't even use them, but tight end,
Mm-hmm.
and then running back. Are you going to give it to Elijah Mitchell? Or are you going to give it to McCaffrey? Oh, I don't know. Debo's going to line up in the backfield.
Yeah.
All right. Triple threat.
Freaking love it.
Jimmy G, very impressive. I'm trying to think of other quarterbacks that really blew me out the water. I mean, there were some high-scoring games, but for instance, the Dallas, like you would think 43, holy shit, that offense, but it's like, it's really I feel like the defense was more impressive just right off the bat. I mean, Tony Pollard, Zeke, both with 2 touchdowns. Tony Pollard starts the season as a backup. People probably got him in the 6th round.
Yeah.
And dude's in top 5 right now. Probably gonna end up top 5.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's no longer the change of pace back they've been calling him.
Yeah.
And I do like how forgot who the commentator was, but he's like, I actually like Zeke being the change of pace back, short yardage, tackle to tackle. Pollard can do whatever he wants, and Zeke's just not the same Zeke from the first 2-3 years he was in the NFL. But he still can't eat.
Ain't that the truth?
I gotta do a fact check here.
Fact check. Yeah, I'm very impressed with Tony Pollard this week going forward. I'm thinking about starting him every week because he's a dual threat coming out the backfield, catching balls, running, I think he's averaging like 5 yards per carry or something crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, he's doing it all. So shout out Tony Pollard. Might be my RB2, could be RB1, but RB2 because Zeke's still there. If Zeke's out, Tony Pollard is an RB1 for sure.
My fact check was a comment I saw Zay put, and I literally have not paid attention to NFL the past couple of days. Zay said he got Zay is 6-5 this week. He got his whole team back.
Hell yeah.
Abe said MF's driving right now, but playoffs close. Zay, I got Murray, Etienne, Walker, D Hop, Chase, Kelsey, Evans, Cowboys kicker, Brett Maher, Cowboys defense. That Cowboys D though. And this is the fact check. He said Chase is back, so I had to do investigative journaling. He is still day to day, but he is easing back in practice. Apparently, injury not as serious as it seemed. However, I've never thought you could go from crutches to being in practice 1 week, but
That's
neither
impressive.
here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm on betting man, I'm going to say he's probably not going to play this week.
Yeah.
But there's a chance, maybe a very limited snap count.
So hypothetically, let's say he is going to play. Would you start him this week?
I think, are they playing Sunday or Thursday? Oh, there's
Sunday.
a lot of teams Thursday. You might have players playing before.
Yeah.
Can you afford to hold out? If I have
Zay said, hell yeah.
Chase season. If I had a decent wide receiver too that I could plug, I think I'd take that conservative approach before I play Chase this week.
Okay.
Zay said he's got Boyd on bench.
Yeah, Boyd is. You can fade him out.
Abe said Pollard the best flex play right now. Sold him high last week. Hey, there you go.
Good stuff. I mean, hopefully you got good value for him.
Yeah. So, for instance, in Zay's lineup, he's got Murray. So his wide receivers are D Hop, Jamar, Evans. He didn't have his bench listed, but yeah, I think it comes down to his injury designation at the end of the week for me. But there's 6 teams playing Thursday, or 8 teams.
Is it 4 games?
Is it 3 or 4?
I think it's 3. Yeah.
I think it is 3.
Lions versus the
3.
I think Cowboys, Packers. No. Damn it. That already happened. It's Cowboys, Carolina.
No.
Don't tell me now. I know Deontay Foreman is playing.
Mm-hmm.
No, DeAndre Swift. Sorry.
You're getting them confused. Yeah.
DeAndre Swift is playing the Jets.
Nope.
Oh, Broncos.
No, but it does start with a B.
What the Bengals?
No.
No. It starts with a B.
Yeah.
Boston. The line. Wait. So the Swift is. Swift is playing.
Think about it. You actually told this to me yesterday.
I know. That's what pisses me off.
Something about snow.
Oh, Green Bay.
No.
Something about snow. Oh, Buffalo Bills.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
So Lions play the Bills.
Yep.
Then we got the Packers playing the Jets. Mm-hmm. Packers aren't playing?
Mm-mm.
So Cowboys are playing the Jets.
Mm-mm. Damn it. Another close by geography.
Giants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cowboys, Giants.
And then we have Nick. What's going on? And then we have, is it Nick?
Yeah. What up, Nick?
And then we have.
You're not going to forget this.
Oh, no. The Vikings versus the 6-5 New England Patriots. 6-4, sorry. I ain't trying to give them a loss. 6-4.
12:30, 4:30, and 8:20.
Thursday night football.
Thanksgiving feast. and games.
And we got World Cup in the morning. Couldn't
Yeah.
ask for anything better.
World Cup all day, baby. Catch me sleeping on that 5 a.m. game, though. Who am I lying? The fucking
Unless it's
8 a.m.
Portugal.
too.
What? Let's go to gym.
Even though Argentina just lost to Saudi Arabia, it kind of hurt my heart a little bit when I woke up this morning. Saw that. Damn it.
Yeah, one of my buddies, big Argentina fan because of Messi. He specifically set his alarm to watch the game this morning, and he instantly regretted it.
Hey.
Shout out. You know who you are.
All right.
Let's catch up on these.
Zay, do I bench Kyron Williams or Cam Akers?
Who do you bench?
Who's Kyron Williams?
He's the Rams running back.
Oh, they're
Who do you bench? I'm benching Kyron Williams. I'm benching both, to be honest. I can't stand them both.
yeah. I think
I
you
can't
got
stand
other
the
options.
Rams.
Or should I take Boyd over Kyron and Akers?
Damn, why is that? Why are those your options?
Bench right now is Williams, Kyron Williams, Devontae Smith, Cordero Patterson, Pacheco, Montgomery, Brady. Okay, well, we need to reevaluate. Oh, so that's my bench and players on waivers: Boyd, P. Ryan, Jared Cook, and Slayton.
Slayton would be my number one there. P. Ryan, you're going to get for one game if and only if Joe Mixon isn't going to play. What are the comments we got?
James. I was trying to follow that. All right, Nick. Nick said his dad just got offered a trade on his league.
Uh-oh.
Dak and AJ Brown for Tua. I told him probably do it, but quarterbacks are really valuable in his league. What y'all think?
Is he giving up Tua?
Yeah, Dak and AJ Brown for Tua.
I would not do that if you were giving up Dak and AJ.
Same. Yeah, I'm not giving up AJ Brown.
I know he's had back-to-back terrible performances for what he's, worth, but
Oh yeah, he gives up to us.
1,000%,
that trade.
1,000% accept that shit. Tua overrated.
Abe said Cam, higher floor, Kyron, higher ceiling. Yeah, but how high is Cam Akers' floor?
Exactly.
I think you've got more there, Zay, that you can play besides either of those guys. And James Cook, Zay said. So I'm James Cook also on there. Abe said Slayton easy. Zay said Slayton over who? On your bench? Boyd, P. Ryan, James Cook, and Slayton. There's Boyd, P. Ryan, and Slayton. No, that's people on waivers. Bench, okay. Kyron Williams, Devontae Smith, Cordero Patterson, Pacheco, Montgomery, and Brady.
Who you starting is what he's asking?
No, he's like, who to take Slayton, who to replace for Slayton.
Oh, this one's easy for me.
I would go Kyron Williams. What about you?
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cordell's got too high of a ceiling. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Pacheco actually did decent for me this week. Solid pickup. David Montgomery's a no-brainer. And I'm guessing you mean Tom Brady. I wouldn't drop him. I don't remember. Oh, you have Kyler. You never know with Kyler. He should be back this week, I would imagine.
So I kind of told John this the other day, but Isaiah Pacheco and David Montgomery are two players I want to have right now because those are two players that could potentially win you the league, especially Pacheco. He's only going to get better with more touches, and that offense is extremely potent. So I am a big fan of both of those. I know Justin Fields is there, Heck, if he goes down with an injury or if he doesn't play, Montgomery is RB1 in my opinion. Who else they gonna run the ball? So I want to have both right now for sure.
Doing a little spot check in light of the Chiefs Chargers game. Cardinals. So James Conner, is Eno Benjamin still a thing? I haven't heard much about him. I'm just going to follow that up with if you have a running back against the Chargers defense, go ahead and play him.
Yeah,
The Chargers run defense is
atrocious.
God, it's atrocious. Yeah, he gives up to it. Yeah, Nick, I would do it for sure.
Mhm.
Oh God, damn.
Hmm.
Nick took the dub this week, 178 to 132.
Nick's just.
What are you in, Nick? A PPR?
We need to do an over under for Nick.
Oh, Benjamin went to Houston since when?
Got waived or
Huh.
traded.
Interesting. 10-man PPR. So, bitch, 178 points.
Let me
Did you
guess.
have
You had,
Kelsey?
did you have Devontae Adams? Because I did.
And
Did you have Pat Fryermuth? Because I did.
Zay Kelsey won me by week. Technically, he did too. Zay. Technically, he did too. By a. Thank God I had Kelsey and shout out fucking Ty Bass and Dallas defense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Russell Wilson puts up 6 or 9, whatever it was. Justin Jefferson puts up 4. Nick started Kelsey and Pollard. Yep, that'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
That's 60 points by itself. Zay, I just traded away. Here we go. Zay's hot trades.
How y'all still trading? Trading's supposed to be over last week.
I just traded away Jeff Wilson and Allen Robinson for Montgomery and Devontae Smith.
Dub. Easy dub there.
I think the Rams are still waiting for Allen Robinson to show up to training camp. That's not the receiver they went out and got from the
No.
Bears.
Absolutely not.
Jose said he did it before the deadline.
Oh, great trade, Zay. I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Wow, Joe Burrow with a sneaky 28 points this week.
Joe Burrow.
That's a guy who stood out. Not just a guy, but a backfield. So the Cincinnati Bengals running backs have 8 touchdowns in 2 weeks.
Huh?
And you were a beneficiary of one of those weeks.
Am I?
5 touchdown Joe Mixon. 3 touchdown P. Ryan. He hasn't been that productive since maybe Florida.
Yeah.
Zay, I want Burrow so bad. You love those Bayou Bengals.
Sure.
I'm not talking about Cincinnati. Trying to look at some big injury updates.
Probably need to touch on Joe Mixon. Well, I mean, it's a concussion, right? Hard to say. I don't know how severe it was or not. Some players can come back, within the week. Some don't. It really, really just depends on the person. If Joe Mixon is playing, I'm starting him. If he's not, and you desperately need a win, get P. Ryan. I think he has a high floor. I don't know what his ceiling is, but he has a high floor, maybe 9 points.
Yeah. Definitely worth a fill in.
Yeah.
Juju still has to clear concussion protocol.
Yeah.
Marquise Brown.
Uh-oh. Is that what someone's saying? Oh, no. Marquise Brown, according to Cliff Kingsbury, he's saying that Marquise desperately wants to be back on the field. They're going to evaluate him early this week, see how he does. And I'm going to give him a 70% chance of playing. If he's playing, I'm starting him.
Hollywood.
I'm starting him. I'm starting him over Cortland Sutton, Devontae Smith, those type of players.
Gerald Everett should play, supposedly, according to this article. Shout out, no free ads.
No free ads.
Knicks trade deadline is the 30th.
Okay.
Zay, I love Burrow and Chase. Yeah, I did too in 2019. Okay. I love them so much. Now, if only they could figure out a way to get Justin Jefferson from the Vikings to the Bengals.
Ooh.
Run it back. Bengals are such a fun team to watch. Yeah, until
Amen.
Joe's getting slaughtered. Because the offensive line, they were supposed to be helping this year. Man, has it not showed up. Oh, look at Zay jumping on the bandwagon over here. He knows who he is.
Who's
They're one of my favorite teams, but my actual favorite is the Pats.
Let's go, Zay.
And Zay still
My
got
man.
Brown on his IR.
My man.
You should be able to play him soon, Zay. If he plays, no question, go ahead and well, okay, so here's your possibility. If I would watch Chase's injury pretty hard. If he's not playing, Marquise is playing. Marquise for Chase, and then you got I think you said you had Evans as your flex right now? Or is it Hollywood Brown and Evans and then your flex? Nick said, I'm trying to work a guy for Najee. He offered him up to me for Cordell 2 weeks ago, and I have big regrets. I could see that from a face value perspective, but I mean Najee wasn't much until last week?
Yeah. Once Jalen Warren went down, he finally, decided to, hey, let me play. Let me freaking play.
Hey Zay, there's nothing to be surprised about with Jamar, man. He can do it all, but he has to play first.
Amen.
I just like his playoff schedule. Oh, for Najee's playoff schedule? I don't think Steelers at this point will not make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely not.
Are you saying that he's going to be a used back because of that, not make it to the playoffs? Chase going to be practicing full by end of week. You will see. I hope so. I really do hope so. Actually, before I say that, let me make sure I'm not playing anybody with him. Who do I have this week? Oh, Devontae Smith. I'm playing against Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb. That's going to be. They both had
I survived my week against them. I believe in you, John. I believe.
James Conner. If he's smart, he's going to play James Conner. Keenan Allen on his bench. Joe Burrow.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look up some stats right now. So excuse my lack of talking.
The crutches were for precautionary reasons. Yeah, to enable his body weight so he didn't have to put all his weight and mess his hip up anymore. I mean, it's Jamar. He's kind of a freak athlete. I could see his body healing, quicker than a normal person. Not saying he's a supernatural person or anything. Oh, fantasy playoffs, week 15, 16, 17. I mean, yeah, Najee should get the rock. The Steelers' downside is they don't have a whole lot to play for if they don't turn this season around. But they got TJ Watt back, so anything's possible with that defense.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. A 13-team full PPR. Teams looking like Hurts, Walker, Aaron Jones, Pacheco, JJ, Sun God, C. Watson, Garrett Wilson, Kelsey. Oh, yeah, you lost Wandale. Tough break. Traylon Pollard, Pittman, and Dulcich for Kelsey last week.
Wait, what?
Oh, Abe. Traded Pollard, Pittman, and Dulcich for Kelsey. Well, I hope you won this week, Abe. I think you did say, yeah, you did win 8-3.
Wait, he traded Pollard, Dulcich, and
Pittman for Kelsey.
I mean that's a good trade. Yeah.
Yeah, due to performance. Pollard holds that trade.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pittman did all right for a wide receiver 3, got 10 points. So that's pretty good.
Nick, so y'all starting Pollard this week.
Am I starting Pollard this week?
Cowboys, Giants.
Yes, for me.
Yeah, I don't see a reason not to.
I'm going to trust him.
I'm pretty conservative when it comes to players like that have showed a little bit of consistency. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt when
Yeah.
it seems like they shouldn't get as many points. Because even Pirine was doing something before Mixon went down. It's like clearly the Bengals figured something out in their running back,
Right.
like in their passing routes for the run. But without Jamar Chase, they're like, oh fuck, we can throw it to our running backs. We'll do 8 touchdowns, 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Zay, I'm really, really regretting a trade I made. I really don't even know if I want to speak about it.
We need to hear it.
Zay. I feel like you have an addiction to trades in the sense of you've got body dysmorphia on your fantasy team. You don't realize how good you have it, and you're just trying to make it better. Abe's trying to make one more trade for more upside depth, but I think I'm good right now. Good for both sides, but we're drafting Kelsey in the top 10 right now. Yeah,
okay, Zay, we're going to need to know that trade, bro.
Abe said, yeah, start Pollard every week. One of the most elusive players can break out for a run or catch at any time. Yeah, it's pretty accurate, Abe. It ain't Z Money. Z Money's not here. Hear about that 40-3 ass whooping the boys gave to the Skull.
You're a Skull.
Don't know how we couldn't score more than 3 points. Justin Jefferson, anybody. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Kirk Cousins. That's why he's just still on the fringe of that elite quarterback conversation.
I need a sugar fix.
Skittles? Taste the rainbow?
Something.
You can hold my hand. Pretty sweet. You guys have heard the trade. I'm just regretting it now. Cordero for Keenan trade I told you guys about a few weeks ago. Kind of wishing I kept Keenan.
I'm always down for keeping receivers. I actually, I'm glad you brought that up. I made a trade, John, in another league. I think I told you about it. Raheem Mostert and Juju Smith for Keenan Allen.
You gave?
Raheem and Juju for Keenan. That solidifies my wide receiver 2 in that league. I have Kelsey as my wide receiver 1. So I think that's a dub. I want Keenan Allen. He did decent, like 14 points. But it's all right, Zay. Hard to regret those trades. I mean, when you did it, Keenan was not expected to play anytime soon. So can't really regret those.
Yeah, if you took the trade with the purpose of surviving a week or making a win or two for weeks in the next 1 to 2 weeks, like it is what it is. That's what the trade was. And unfortunately, you do have to live with the consequences on the back end of like was it worth the win in week 7? Yeah. I don't know.
See, that's the thing about trades. You always gotta. I never look for the next week. I'm always looking down the road. Even if my team is at like a 4-5, 4-4, 3-4, you always look ahead. Even though that's not how you should do life. But for fantasy, there's a reason it's called fantasy. Now, serious question for our viewers, John. Should I eat cereal?
We'll give you the options. We have the best delicious. We have a Fruity Pebble.
Oh,
and we have Cinnamon Toast Crunch Graham Cracker. Now, if you haven't tried the Graham Cracker and you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, highly recommend.
Now,
Should Aaron eat a bowl of cereal?
it's the last bowl, and I don't want to do it.
Or you can mix both like we've been doing. Highly recommend that as well. If you take the Fruity Pebble and put it with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Pretty sure it'll still be the last.
On the Mohican? Do it.
No, I can't do it.
Why?
No, it's your cereal. You
I
know,
will
you
go
deserve
throw it in the trash can. I will not eat it. Eat it. We got Thanksgiving. I can go get another box of cereal. I can try another
Yeah,
Cinnamon
but
Toast
you
Crunch.
might want to wake up, at 3 a.m. Be like, oh, I'm craving cereal.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch cinnamon roll next. That's next on the try block.
What are they saying about cereal?
Zay said definitely Fruity Pebble.
Hell yeah. What do you say?
Nick taking a shot.
Oh, hell no, bro. Hell no.
Hey, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a
Okay,
joke.
bro. All right.
All right, Nick. Damn.
You gotta see my DMs. No, I'm just kidding. Heck no. All right. I'm gonna be right back. John's gonna hold it down.
Oh yeah.
For
As
about a
long
couple
as you
minutes.
Come back with a bowl. Just do it. Get some sugar in your life. All right. Healthy Keenan did good on controlled snap share. Pick 2, Connor, Pollard, Rashad, Pacheco, Mostert, Cordell. I like Pollard, Nick. And I also like... Man, let me see who's playing who. Connor, actually. I like Connor because they're playing the Chargers. The Chargers' run defense is pretty questionable. Now, kind of bold, just being straight out there. That's my bias talking, actually, to be honest, with James Conner. I'm not a huge James Conner fan, but in this role, and then playing the Chargers' run defense, man, they look bad. Pacheco got me, I think, like 10, 12 points, maybe 16. And he, honestly, if it wasn't the Chiefs' offense, it was more of a run-heavy team. I think he could have had as many points as he absolutely wanted to. Travis Kelce said, hold my beer and let me catch 3 touchdowns. So, yeah, Connor, Pollard for me. I'll ask Aaron when he gets back as well. But if you think about it, having Evans as flex is it is pretty crazy, Zay. But if you get a full healthy Hollywood Brown and a full healthy Jamar Chase, I mean, you just rotate however you want, put whoever you want as flex, but play those 3 guys whichever way you want it. Zay said, "Better be Fruity Pebbles, or I will trade away D-Hop." I know how he feels. I know how he feels about D-Hop.
Hell no. You know I got
He
Fruity
did the
Pebbles
mix.
in here, baby.
He did the mix.
Did
Show the
the
camera.
mix.
Come on, show the camera.
I don't want to spell it.
Oh,
me go
it's
up.
not a
Let me go
smoke.
up
It's
there.
not a smoked oyster.
Oh,
It's probably still in my laptop.
Look at that shit.
Fruity
Fruity
Pebble,
Pebbles, baby.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Graham Cracker, baby.
You can call me Fruity all you want, Nick. I'm still gonna enjoy this right here.
I wish I tasted like a Fruity Pebble. Maybe I'd have a girlfriend. Oh. Nick said gas. Zay, oh my. Zay just became my best friend. Add more milkman. Come on. Zay. He is not a milkman. I am the milkman.
Not me, bro.
It's like he's. See, that's why I should have threw the cereal in. If I can come back with a cup of milk. Nick said, even Nick, for real, that looking dry as fuck.
No. The cereal already got a lot of calories, okay?
Man, the milk's got protein.
Yeah, but milk's still very calorically dense, so you got to keep it.
Yeah, fair
low.
enough. It's like 80 calories.
Right.
Yeah.
80 more. I don't
9
need.
grams of protein.
Hey, real quick question for you guys. No, what's going on now?
Zay just said, you should have just ate it out the box. Let the man eat his Fruity Pebbles, and it smells really good, man. Now I want some too.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking with you.
All right, quick question for our viewers. Would love to know everyone's I would love to know the age, like average age of our viewers.
Oh yeah, if you want to disclose, go ahead
Yeah.
and shoot your age in the.
Shoot your age and where you're from. Zay is.
Zay's 18.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Nick's coming in clutch. What up, Brian? Real quick before we go to Brian's question, Nick said, "Y'all ever had the peanut butter and chocolate Cheerios?"
What?
I didn't know they made that. I thought they only had honey nut. Abe said 18 from O Block. Zay said I'm from C Block. Brian Piera is 25.
Hell yeah, Brian.
Nick doesn't want to tell us his age because we are going to stalk him, I guess.
That's fair.
That's fair enough. Solid question. All right, Brian almost had a Monday night miracle. Oh, no. Monday night miracle last night. Down by 55.
What?
Christian McCaffrey, James Conner,
What?
and the 49ers D. I came up 3 points short.
Mm.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, I guess it was worse than that before 49ers D had those 2 picks late, but damn, that's tough. That's a tough month. But you're on the good side of the loss in the sense of like you probably were like, I'm probably going to lose anyway, but oh, it's pretty cool. I came close. Instead of being like, cough, cough, someone who's not here tonight was on the opposite end of that. He had a 8 point, 7 point.
You had a 7 point lead.
7 point lead.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out James. He might jump in the stream, he might not. But James is not here tonight. Maybe he's mourning the fantasy outcome because that was a tough.
I think he was just
loss.
salty at his loss, so he's like, "Fuck this."
I hate those guys. He had a 7 point lead going into last night, and his opponent only had Robbie Gold. And yes, Robbie Gold in 2022, not Robbie Gold in 2016.
Or 2006.
If you did the math of the 49ers points, ipso facto, he lost by a point last night. Field goal over to lose. So,
And he is still the number 1 team in the league. Or he has it.
tough loss. Nick said straight out the trade block. Zay, last week I lost by 0.6 because Hurts threw a 40-yard pass with his last pass attempt of the game. Brian, all I needed was Connor or CMC to play or grab a last-minute point. To make matters worse, I played Fields over Hurts, and Hurts scored 2 more points than Fields.
Oh,
It's always the little points when you look at your bench and, like, if I play a week and I lay an egg and there's no possible outcome of me winning, bench or not, it's like, it is what it is. It's not your favor.
yeah.
It's when you look at the bench and you're like, I could have literally played 4 or 5 guys and got the win. Like then it's you put more blame on yourself because it's more of a management issue. But there's at the end of the day, it's fantasy football. There's a lot of luck involved.
I mean, you're gonna play your studs every week. That's something you never question, right? Like Rooney, he lost. One of the main reasons is because Saquon Barkley was his like running back, and he only put up 4.5 points or 5 points or whatever it was. So you're never going to sit him to start whoever he had on his bench.
Yeah.
I don't know who, but so with those type of losses, I mean, you can't beat yourself up. But the ones that you can are the ones where you are debating back and forth, and you decide to go away from your gut, and you decide to go with the last minute change. Those never work out. For the most part, they never work out. At least from my experience, they never work out. When I set my lineup early in the week, I'm not someone who sets it on Sunday. I set it early. Every time I've changed it on Sunday before a game, it bites me in the ass.
Yeah.
Every time for me. So I try to do everything early, and then I just let it go.
Yeah, I'm kind of a set it in the week, or by set it in the week, I mean Wednesday, and I don't look at it until Sunday. And if I want to be like, that guy, then I'll move it around. Pros and cons to having a good bench is if you have a shit bench, you're forced to play a lineup and not overthink anything.
Yeah.
Which is fortunately unfortunate.
The pros and cons for having a good bench. Was that a question? Or is that a statement?
Oh no, that was my statement. I was just reading. Reading some of these comments. Zay, do you guys all live together? If you don't mind me asking, we do mind.
So
just fuck what you say.
John and I do, and Rooney does not, which is one of the reasons he doesn't join every week, and also because he has an obsession with the gym at like 10 p.m. Makes no sense.
He loves Arn
at 10 p.m. But yeah, John is.
What?
I was gonna say your age, but then I realized I didn't have your permission.
Oh,
But-
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but you know,
Nick did say, I gave you all my age and where I was from last time. Let me know if y'all need my social security or number in the back of my debit card.
yeah, Nick's the one in Georgia.
You coming?
Yeah,
You're incoming, but you
GCSU.
go to school in
GCSU.
wherever that is. It's not Valdosta.
No, it's Milledgeville.
And you're transferring to
UGA. Go dogs.
Oh. Zay said, I'll take the credit card number. Nick.
Well, you can
would
take mine
rather-
now. Ain't much on there.
Would y'all rather have Connor or Najee rest of season?
Oh, Najee. Najee for me.
My bias still holds true. Connor this week because of the Chargers D, but Najee the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's just, first of all, Jalen Warren, I don't know how long he's out for, but when he was not getting any touches, Najee put in some work against that Bengals D. I think this is a trend. It's not a one-off.
Mm-hmm.
James Conner, dude, someone could look at him the wrong way and he gets injured. So I'm out on James Conner. Never been a big fan because he's very touchdown. I was a big fan of him when he was with the Steelers.
Oh yeah.
And he, filled in for Le'Veon Bell when Le'Veon Bell was, sitting out. But man, he gets injured too easily and too often.
Brian was referring to the running back 2 thing. That's how I feel. That's where my problem comes in with who my RB2 should be. It's a revolving door. James Conner, Jamal Williams, and Mostert. I play one, the other 2 outperform. That's a tough 3-person. I mean, at this point, in hindsight, it's like you always play Jamal Williams. But
Yeah.
that's hindsight.
Yeah.
And Mostert hasn't been that bad in Miami, to be honest. Got
So-
saved by a touchdown a couple times, though.
Exactly. So I'm only sitting Jamal Williams once I know DeAndre Swift is back to full form. Right now, he's not. You will get burned one week when you do play Jamal and you see DeAndre Swift is dominating the touches, but I don't think it's within the next couple of weeks. So I would have confidence playing Jamal Williams every god dang week until I see him get that 2 points. Then I'm like, all right, yes. And even then, he still get a touchdown run, I think. That Lions offense is pretty solid.
It is pretty solid. I was just about to say they're on a run right now. Like
Mhm.
MCDC, shout out Dan Campbell, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Hey.
You boys ready to go? Finally got a win, but what are a 3-game win streak? Like the Lions offense has always been there.
Yeah.
It's just seems like the typical Lions. Zay, I don't know if you do. I mean, Abe goes to Alabama. Roll Tide around the bowl and down the hole. Sorry, Abe. Shout out Tigers. Abe's got a dorm with all his cousins. That'd be pretty dope.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck. I mean, yeah.
Yes, they probably do.
That's a good Alabama joke.
It was great.
Sorry, Abe. I love
Zay
you.
said, I noticed Aaron has a really good memory.
Who, me? Thank you.
Hmm.
I try to.
Abe,
You know the SATs? You know SATs?
I do, but I didn't take them. I took ACT.
You kind of just took my joke away from me.
Oh.
I just wanted to say yes, and I'd be like, yeah, I took them.
What do y'all do here? ACT or SAT?
Both.
Oh, both.
Yeah, you can do both. Yeah.
Yeah, SAT wasn't a thing in Louisiana. Dog shit education,
Really?
I guess. But yeah, I took that bitch ACT twice. Got to score high enough for college. All right, how you doing? Keep it moving. Pat's defense is elite.
Who said that?
Zay.
Zay, that's my dog.
And Nick's just hating on you this episode.
What'd he say?
Man. He
What
said,
this
for
motherfucker-
real, Aaron is my stalker.
Abe said that?
No, Nick.
Oh. All right, Nick. Bet, bro.
Abe said, hell yeah, we do. Going back to the Cousins thing. Is Aaron a Pats fan? Yes, Aaron is a
1000%.
diehard Pats fan.
Can't see my screen, but it's a Patriots screensaver. Die hard.
Sorry to hear about that, Zay. Hope all things have, if they haven't, end peacefully. You know, the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said last live, you know, reach out, man. Got to chat, got to talk, even if it's about anything but your day. You know, just reach out.
Yeah, I'm terrible on Instagram, but the PB&J Instagram account is very much so interactive. So reach out there, and we'll help you out.
Playing against Diggs and AJ Brown this week. Well,
Diggs got an easy matchup, huh? Against the Lions.
the Lions. Yeah. So does that mean Gabe Davis does something? Well, no, I don't know. We'll see. What did Abe say? Nah, it's not really much with my cousins, mainly with my aunties. They got more experience. Oh, John feels me on that one. Come on, dude. It's Louisiana. Closer to kin. No, I can't finish that on here. Abe a menace.
And Tua.
Abe, I fuck with it.
Listen, Zay, I'm gonna tell you one thing about Tua real quick. Tua is overrated. Thank you.
Overrated.
Abe a menace for sure.
Yeah, because kind of like we said last week, and maybe in the week before that, like at the end of the day, you can't do anything against the team playing you. Like you can't manage theirs, you can't change them. Like you just got to put the best lineup that you feel
Exactly.
and roll with it, baby.
Exactly like John said. Put out your best lineup. Any questions? You know, I feel like everyone here is pretty competent in fantasy football.
Yeah.
Nick, Abe, Zay, and Brian. Everyone's solid. So, you know, any questions, just chat it. You know, we all can be – it's a collective group effort.
Yeah, I'm not going to toot our own horn, but I will toot our own horn. We started this literally just to have fun and talk fantasy football. Aaron and I have a lot of experience, whether that's good or bad, but we have a lot of experience in fantasy football. Just as James' first year, he's doing fine with the help of help drafting his team. Drafted 2 solid teams this year, apparently. But what I was alluding to earlier, James, 1, 2, and 3. We are in the top 3 in Aaron's managed fantasy league. I'm not going to say anything about it, but yeah, we're I'm not going to say the best, but
you know, we're up there.
Best.
Yeah.
Top 3.
Hey, next year, all of y'all are going to be part of the PB&J Fantasy Football League.
Hell yeah. 2 is overrated. I can throw farther than that dude. Yeah, he's never had
bro.
an arm.
Abe said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Abe is 1,000% right.
And he goes to Alabama, so he's an Alabama fan. That's what I like to hear.
I mean, all he does is 5-yard passes, screen passes, and Waddle and Hill do the rest.
Tyreek Hill just runs a streak,
Yeah.
and he throws it up.
Yeah.
Usually underthrown. Yeah, that's what Abe said. All he does is put the ball in Tyreek and Waddle's hands. Yeah, Tyreek literally has to stop his route, come back and get it, and then whatever the hell he does, little muscle hamster.
All right, Nick getting a little full of himself.
Pretty much a football genius. So, yeah. Jamar going first pick in that PB&J fantasy league. Not if I'm number one, because it's still going to be Devontae Adams, and if it's Aaron, it's still probably going to be D-Hop.
Hey, Jamar going. Okay, last question for Brian. What to do when you're in a league when nobody wants to trade? I would leave the league. I hate leagues where people aren't open to trading. It just because that takes away a lot of the skill from the game, in my opinion, and it puts it all on luck. You can do all the research you want. At the end of the day, if no one trades, you're just betting on your guys doing better than other teams. And then your free agents pickups, that's big. But I don't like leagues like that. That's not how I play. A lot more luck is involved with leagues that don't trade, in my opinion.
Yeah, it goes back to faith in your draft. I mean, I'm in a league that we don't even have trades. Been in that for years.
Yeah. That's hard.
It really goes back to like research and dependability at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
And then it turns into like luck in the sense of, did I draft right?
Yep. Because people can get injured.
Yeah.
Trying to see if a 2 and 8 would be willing to give up on it. See, now that 2 and 8, are they still trying though? Are they still looking at the team? If they are, I mean, if you have really good bench players, I would do like a 2-for-1 for Aaron Jones if this can really solidify your team. Oh yeah, yeah. Waiver can be huge in leagues without trades for sure. Let's see how many moves everyone has made in that league.
I probably have the least.
Let's see.
I'm going to pick D-Hop first and make Aaron give me Jamar.
Don't you dare.
And another player.
Don't you dare, bro. I'll do it too, unfortunately.
Abe said, replace Tua with Herbert. Watch what happens. I like Justin Herbert. I liked him since he came in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Joe Burrow are just the future of the NFL, in my opinion.
All right, let's look at moves. We have the bottom, one of our friends, then Doug, then Jackson, then Riley, then Rooney only has 16 moves all season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's fifth. John's top 3 with 23.
Really? Oh, shout out to Lave, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking son of a
And
bitch.
then it's Alex with 26. And then it's me, number 1 with 45.
So I'm third. Oh, that's more than I thought.
45 moves.
Sure did. Took Kelsey first round this year, and I regret nothing.
I regret nothing. He's a top 10 wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean,
Top 5 wide receiver.
I'll never give any hate for Kelsey going early.
Be right back.
For your scheduled
Get some more.
broadcast messaging. Traded Dalvin and Goddard for Kelsey, and I regret nothing. Stretch, but you know what I mean. Herbert is scoring in 3 plays every drive with those guys. Yeah, I honestly do wish the Chargers defense was better because, man, they have a solid team if everybody's healthy. But their defense is a little sus. Nick has 22 waiver transactions and 2 trades. So I've got 1 trade and 25. It's about almost equal. Abraham method this year was 2-for-1 trades on guys that are down with upside, selling high, buying low, and working with the waiver wire. Yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure Aaron would agree. That is like that's like the key to fantasy football. If you heard that, 1,000%, Aaron said. D-Hop is really helping my team. Yeah, because he's getting fucking 12 targets a game, and if he doesn't, he should be. This past week, he had a down game, but he was targeted like once in the second half. Looking like Devontae Adams out there, fucking Derek Carr. Going to be my first game. Zay has Jamar and D-Hop. Oh, God. And Evans is your flex, and you still got Marquise Hollywood Brown. All right, Zay. If you don't go undefeated the rest of this season. So Jamar is 100% playing. I don't know what anyone says. He will play on crutches if he has to. Yeah, the 2-8 guy is in last place. He keeps wanting CMC for any of his garbage pieces. Although it's my first time playing fantasy, I'll never do it again with family. That is tough because you got to hear about it every day, and then could interrupt Sunday dinner, and then someone's throwing mashed potatoes across the table, and the next thing you know, there's a turkey leg flying, and then boom, grandma's in the hospital. I mean, anything with family's tough, but you got to work with it. I'm actually in a league with my brother and my best friend since I was probably 4 years old. So I'd say it's a family league essentially. And then that league's been around since the 90s. They used to do it in the notebook. So that's pretty wild. Kelsey and Waddle will make any quarterback look good. For sure, Kelsey. Waddle's. I'm not saying Waddle's not good by any means. Oh, Tyreek and Waddle. So Tyreek is a streak dependent. Get behind your safety, and then over the middle, he'll turn a 8-yard gain into 27. Personally, I would say that Waddle's a more traditional wide receiver. Tyreek is kind of one of its own. Waddle, I'm not hating on Waddle because Waddle at Bama was a situation. Nick, my trades first. I gave Michael Carter and Tyler Lockett for DJ Moore and Cordero. Second, I gave Pittman, Mahomes, and Pickens for Mostert and D-Hop. I love this trade. Nick, your second trade is fire. Especially, Pickens is starting to turn around, but if you can get Ayuk's on a burner, D-Hop's on a burner, and Mostert's not doing as bad as I thought since they picked up Jeff Wilson at Miami. I don't know about Kelsey making Davis Mills look good. Houston's got a lot to work with. Well, I'm sorry, a lot to work on, not a lot to work with. I think Dameon Pierce has kind of fallen off a little bit, but I feel like it's almost reverting back. There's no Andre Johnson in Houston, but Pierce can be their Arian Foster. So if they don't build around him or help him out, it might be a little rough. Trades. Come on, Abe. Oh, it's because you like Mahomes. Yeah, but Nick has a solid quarterback, if I remember right, huh, Nick? Good evening, James Powley. Get off let me guess. You just finished lat pull downs. You a lat pull down machine, James? Young James. Yeah, everybody shout out James. He's in the chat. Jamar turned slants into 75 yards. Yeah, he did the same shit in at LSU. He'd catch little underneath routes that he'd turn into monster gains. Jamar's just kind of a dynamic route runner. And Jamar deep threat. Yeah, and he's got speed. Oh, Abe's over here hating, man. All right, Zay. Call it a night. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully you guys have a good thing. Same to you. Good Thanksgiving. A is about to walk in right now if you want to tell him that as well. Zay's going to hop off, but he said hopefully.
You hopping off? Damn, bro. I barely got to speak to you.
See, that's how you made him flustered because you're leaving. Hopefully you guys have a good Thanksgiving, and thanks for the help. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, Zay. Hope everything's all good, brother. Have a nice, safe, and peaceful Thanksgiving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he said tell Aaron I said thanks. Hurts.
Fix that, Mike. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this one works. Can you guys hear me?
Oh
I think
yeah,
they can.
it's
Cool.
live. Are we still good? Yep, we're still
We're still good.
good.
Awesome.
That's about
James Powley's in the chat. James,
yeah, I would guess that he was on lat pull downs.
is he still at the gym?
Nick said, James, if you want my chest and back workout, I got you. He hit them leggies. Take it easy, Zay. Question: what's up, sober thoughts? Shout
Sober
out, sober
thoughts.
thoughts. Those are like shower thoughts, but you're not drinking.
Wait, sober thoughts sounds familiar. I don't know why.
Yeah, Abe, he does have hurt, so it wasn't the worst losing the home, especially by getting D-Hop and Mostert. Where you work out, James? Low-key feeling a Vikings and Eagles losing streak incoming. I could see that happening. Was it 3 years ago, 4 years ago? Vikings started 8-0 and ended up missing the playoffs or some shit. Like, yeah,
They went 8-8 or something.
yeah,
9-7.
typical Vikings.
Yeah.
Sober thoughts. I have Waddle, AJ Brown, Ayuk, Christian Watson, and Jamar Chase. Would you trade Chase? Wait, is
For
it Chase?
ATN.
Is that Jamar?
Yeah.
I need running back help.
Damn. I think you can get more for Chase, to be honest, sober thoughts. Or
Nick said I would try to get a wide receiver 2 to 3 added to ETN, but a good trade 100%.
yeah, I agree with Nick on that one.
Yeah, you can get a little more value for Chase,
Mm-hmm.
especially now that he's coming back earlier than predicted.
Yep. By the way, really quick, James is really good at this, and I'm definitely not. But if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to do so. It helps us out a lot. And if you can also give it a thumbs up. That would be awesome. Because we're one subscriber away from 40.
Big 40.
Yeah.
Old English 40. James like 6. Yeah, we'll try and get a 1-2. ETN is down right now after a bad game and a bye week. Try and use that to get decent wide receiver in return with ETN. Yeah, I could see that.
Nick said he goes to okay. Well, you ain't never gonna catch James all the way out there. He hates driving.
Victory Village. I don't even know where that is. I don't
That's
live here.
Coming area.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not Nick Gang. Nah, Abe said he gets creds. For real, guys, come on, give Abe credit. Abe. Yeah, do what Abe said in the chat. If it doesn't work, blame it on him, not us. Sober thoughts. Other running backs are Ramondre Stevenson, Kenyon Drake, and Swift. I'm third in points, 7th overall, so I basically have to win week 12. The guy I would trade with isn't budging on it. He's in first in the league. Call him a square, and his mom is a whore. No, I'm kidding. It's not terrible. I mean, Ramondre Stevenson still pretty solid.
Damn, that's why he's not doing that trade. That's wild.
Because he's first.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to keep you out of the fucking playoffs. Yeah, Abe. Nick wants to know, do you know a guy named Anthony Aside? What about Anthony Atop?
Damn. That's a tricky situation for ST.
At Bama.
Are you sober thoughts? Are you willing to let go of any of your other receivers on your bench? Well, I don't want to give him a 2-for-1. I mean, I'll do a 2 for 2, but if DeAndre Swift can just go get back to being DeAndre Swift and not being injured, then you don't have to worry about, those trades.
That's pretty cool. He does know him. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
for
gang.
real?
He's in my frat, and then he let me borrow his cousin. She. I didn't read that all the way.
y'all like golf though? Yeah, Nick. We dabble with some golf.
Yeah, I like
I'm not good,
I like
but
going
I'm
to
trying.
hit golf balls, but I'm dog shit. But it is fun.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
I mean, I'll kill someone with a 3-wood.
You've been to River Pines or Crooked Creek? Some good golf courses over there.
Crooked Creek.
Mhm.
Crooked Creek in Louisiana.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man-made fucking lake that looks like dog shit water. I
River
played
Pines.
Hampton today, and I played River Pines.
River Pines
Sounds
got a.
familiar, River Pines.
It's border of Johns Creek and Alpharetta.
Gotcha.
They've got a nice par 3 course over there.
Nick over here playing a little fall golf. Is it winter now?
Yeah.
I guess it is winter.
Yeah.
Winter golf. Wanted to trade the guy AJ Brown, but he's not interested. He has all the fours. That's painful.
Would you do it if you're in sober thoughts position? Would you do it? Hey,
Close
damn.
call, Abe. I was a center for 3 years.
Yo,
Tackle
Abe,
for about 4.
what about me, bro? What position you think I would have played?
And defensive tackle. Went both ways. Wouldn't think of it.
Come on, Abe.
Yeah, what does Aaron play?
Wanted to trade the guy.
I did not have a beard in high school. Couldn't. We had to shave.
Left bench. This
Nick's on a hating spree, man. Nick's about to get muted. Definitely slot 1.
Hey, you're wrong.
JK definitely slot 1. You mean J.K. Dobbins?
Oh heck no! Hey, come on, bro.
No, QB1.
I'm not bad with the videos though.
Hey, I used to work the yardsticks for the JV games. That shit was fun as fuck.
Shit, he be holding my clipboard, working the scoreboard. Damn.
That's the good thing about being a large human. It's automatic. It's easy. Oh, that guy was definitely a lineman. All right. When do you guys play ball? Did you play ball in high school, college, anything like that? Or Pee-wee, whatever you guys call it around here, Pop Warner?
Hey, there we go, James, my man.
Wes Welker.
Back in the day, James and I would, go out in the yard and just practice throwing, and he would be my Edelman slot receiver.
We need to go play ball.
Oh, yeah.
Another option is I can try to get Gus Edwards off the waivers and try to get to the playoffs with Stevens and Swift and Gus Edwards.
I think you can make the playoffs with Gus. I think you'll make the playoffs. Now, once you get into playoffs, I mean, we can only hope Swift, gets fully healthy and starts producing again because he's getting the touchdowns. He's gotten 3 touchdowns back-to-back games. So he's been able to get to the end zone, but the touches haven't been there. But I just think he's going to, put it all together by the end of the day. In the end of the day, he will put it all together. Probably a top 15 running back by end of season, starting, next week. That's my prediction, but I just don't think you should give up Jamar Chase for Etienne because Jamar Chase can win you weeks when he's healthy. Etienne cannot.
Nick played linebacker in high school. Abe played right guard before he had a 300-pound 6'5" guy fall on his knee. Nick tore the old ACL in college ball, went out the window. Oh, Abe said, fuck it, tape it up, huh? ACL, MCL, and meniscus. Goddamn. All right, Lattimore. Could have played D3, wasn't trying to go to Chicago, Arkansas, Arizona. Yeah. Well.
I mean, I don't blame you there, Nick. Don't blame you there, bro.
Tour
all.
ACL, meniscus playing. Talking about round ball. How about the Saudis? Got a couple highlights on the torn knee, and I couldn't even walk 3 hours after. Damn, Abe. I feel that I went back out 2 plays after I tore my ACL and tore my knee. All right, guys. All right. Once I tore mine, I was done. I didn't go back in. Never played again. Never fucking played again. That's what happens when you take a helmet to the knee. Not an arrow.
What?
This is oval ball talk, James. Oval ball. But
Actually,
messy.
you know, this is a good way to bring this up. What do y'all think about? No, actually, scratch that. James, did you know in Webster's dictionary, football is described as an oval shape? Did you know that? In Webster's dictionary.
That's right, Nick. You still have us. Hell yeah. Sober. I mean, with high school sports, it's life or death with those coaches, man. Just fucking tape it up and get back out there. You'll see the U.S. player who wrote "It's called soccer" on his shirt.
From now on, if James calls it football, I'm always going to assume he's talking about actual football and not soccer.
Sober and goddamn unit. Sober is actually just Aaron Donald, but he was back for his GD. Hey, Aaron Donald's my boy. I hope he leaves the Rams and goes to a productive team, or the Rams actually get better. He doesn't deserve. The Rams don't deserve Aaron Donald right now. I saw a thing at some point in the last few days. The percentage might be off, but it was something like over 40-something or 50-something starting quarterbacks have been sacked 20 or more times this season. It's the most ever in the NFL.
Jeez.
It's like, I feel like it's either or, right? Because you could look at it as the offensive line is terrible, but then you also got to give the credit. They got some freak-ass defensive linemen out there. But yeah, over 20 sacks, like over half the starting quarterbacks.
So it means just offensive line play has been
That's not
down.
Really good. Or defensive coordinators are learning how to stunt, which defensive coordinators will figure shit out. They always do. Shout out Lamar Jackson. Next year, he won't be able to run for 90 yards a game.
We'll find out on Friday if it's called football or that S word. What do you mean, bro? It's in the dictionary.
A Super Bowl.
Yeah. What do you mean, Runes?
Come on, dude. The freaking who was it last year? The Rams. The Rams were world champions.
Yeah.
In the world.
What do you mean, bro?
John, every time you read a comment of mine, you grow a hair follicle. Listen, my beard looks way better in this video than it does in person. It's really kind of patchy, and my hair doesn't grow high up on my cheek. But all that to say, I have to have a beard because I'm bald as shit. I mean, you can see my hairline. It's way back here. And I also went bald at the age of 19, so no on your head, bro. Well, I don't think so. Your hair more migrated south for the winter.
Hell no.
I do go duck hunting. I know what you're saying. Or used to go, not anymore. It does look way better in video than it does in person. All right. Want to get into it? You got anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Dr. Phil in it. Well, I wish I could do a Dr. Phil voice. It's in hibernation.
Damn,
No,
all y'all already subscribed? We couldn't get a 40th?
No 40th. Only a couple likes in the stream, though. We can get the likes up.
That would be awesome.
What is the doctor feeling, though? I don't know, man.
Don't do it for me, but do it for the sport of football. Not soccer. Football.
His hairline level on Dr. Phil. Yeah, no shit. I'm bald. You got a better beard than Dr. Phil. He has
That's true.
He has a
Mustache.
mustache.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
even
I
worse.
take that back. No, mustache. Nothing like a good solid mustache.
Francisco coming in.
What up, Francisco? What position? Offensive center for sophomore to senior, tackle freshman year, and then defensive tackle. Small ass high school, so we got to go both ways.
Do you think the Niners are the team to beat in the NFC after yesterday's game?
I don't think the other teams have as much talent and depth as the Niners, but I mean, as of this point,
I agree.
if you take it from a one game perspective, yeah.
Oh, Abe's talking about me.
No, other dude, John. Aaron? Talking about Aaron, Abe?
Don't worry.
Francisco, come on down. You ever watch Price is Right back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
I've always wanted to call a name. John Pitson, come on down.
Come on down.
We've got a 6-burner gas grill here, perfect for your cookouts on Saturday afternoon while watching college football. It's yours if the price is right. No other dude, John. Yeah, Aaron, dude. Nah, that was an Elf reference. L take. Full disclosure, I've never watched Elf all the way. I am not a Christmas Jerry guy.
Yeah.
Never watch Elf.
No, Abe, I did not play football. I wrestled. I did not play football. I mean, I play recreationally. My hands ain't bad.
You can have that spearmint right there if you want.
You got your wintergreen?
I had one. Yeah, it was in my pocket. I didn't realize
appreciate it,
was in my
bro.
pocket.
All right, we'll get some tomorrow.
L take. Did you cradle dude though? Bandana split. I see there's some fucking wrestling references I don't get.
See, let me tell you, started my career 0-7, and then somehow worked my way into varsity, baby.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
We didn't
That's how
even
you do
have wrestling.
Really?
Wasn't a sport. We had football, basketball, track, and baseball. And band.
It's pretty. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Deadly.
I did shoot quite quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see your burst being really quick. Those
Yeah.
fast twitch muscles.
Mm-hmm.
An ankle pick guy. I don't even know what all these references mean.
Nah.
Is that when you go down and just grab their ankle? Like
Yeah.
Try to scoop it? Oh.
It's like the ankle lock, but
But real.
actually not like that. Not even close to that.
All right, boys. Looks like grab your Schmeat mid-match type of guy. For real.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
That's how we do it out here.
Hey, dude. If I can get an advantage by grabbing junk, I'll do it.
Dude, do you know how many times I was about to get pinned and I just decided to fucking crawl out of the circle? And then, they get the choice of top or bottom. I always want them to choose top because, like, I get out of my.
Just evasive, just fucking.
Yeah, like, if the quicker you are, easier it is on the bottom. I'm like, get them on and then get on top and then turn around and boom, that's a point.
I don't even know how the point system works.
Always.
Top kind of guy. Nah, he's the bottom.
Kind of both.
Well, it depends.
Yeah, it just depends. Yeah, it depends on what she wants, bro. I mean, yeah,
Look at me.
it is what it is. All right, y'all. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the chats.
Nick, Abe, Francisco, Zay,
Brian, and Z Money. I'm saying this because you're not in this chat, but hopefully you catch this at some point. Maybe you watch this. Shout out the boys. A 40-3 win over the Minnesota Vikings.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how they didn't score more than 3 points, but it is what it is. I had the Cowboys D. Told Aaron before the game, perfect situation. Jefferson gets 100 and a touchdown. Dallas still wins because the D picks a pick six. None of that happened, but the Cowboys still won. Other than that, that's all I got.
That's all I got. All right, y'all. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all
Happy
be safe.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, y'all be safe. Yeah, Abe, come on, man. We'd love to have you.
Got to promote my OnlyFans.
Yeah. Come on.
You a family reunion type of guy? Well, haven't been to one.
Not this year, considering most of my family lives in the other side of the world. So, collab? Yeah, let's do it.
Bama.
Yeah.
Roll Tide. How that with them playoffs, though? No? All right. All right, boys.
Let's do it. Hey, reach out to us on Instagram. We'll chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do something.
Do something crazy.
All right, y'all. Take it easy.
Good night.